Hi everyone. Today we're going to study normal distribution curve as a probability curve. The normal distribution curve can be used as a probability distribution curve for normally distributed variables. The area under the curve is more important than the frequencies, and it corresponds to a probability. Let us see the proportion of areas under the normal curve. The area contained within one standard deviation from the mean is 68%. Thus, from -1 to +1, that is the 68% of the area. The area contained within two standard deviations from the mean is 95%. It means from -2 up to +2, that is the 95% of the area. The area contained within three standard deviations from the mean is 99.7%. From this -3 up to +3, that is the 99.7% of the area. Let us see this example. Find the probability that Z is between 0 and 1.32. Let us draw the curve, and let us identify the endpoints of the Z value, and this is from 0 up to 1.32. We can see that this is a positive value, so we placed it on the right side of 0 or of the mean. And let us shade the required area, so here we go. Then look the area in the table, and that is 0.4066. We write this answer in here, and this is the final answer. This is the area that we want. And this is the probability that Z is between 0 and 1.32. Example 2. Find the probability that Z is greater than 1.65. Let us draw the curve and identify the location of 1.65. It is a positive value, so we place it on the right of 0, and it's here. And then let us shade the required area, and it corresponds to the right tail of the curve. Now let us look for the area for Z equals 1.65 in the table. And that value is here, 0.4505. We copy this value in here, and then we note that this area described from 0 up to 1.65. But we want the right tail area. Also, we say that half of the curve has area of 50%. So the probability of Z greater than 1.65, we subtract this area from 0.5. And the difference is 0.0495. This is the area of this right tail, and this is the probability. Example 3. The speed of transfer from a server on a campus to a personal computer at a student's home on a weekday evening is normally distributed with a mean of 60 kilobits per second and standard deviation of 10 kilobits per second. Find the probability that the file will transfer at a speed of less than 70 kilobits per second. For step 1, we're going to convert this 70 to z-score. We use the formula z equals capital X, that is the value 70, minus mu, which is the mean, over sigma, and this is the standard deviation. Substituting the corresponding values, we have 70 minus 60 all over 10. 70 minus 60 is 10, and we divide this by 10, z equals 1. For step 2, we will draw the curve and shade the required area. By the way, this problem less than 70 correspond to the probability that z is less than 1. Drawing the normal curve now, and let us identify the z, which is 1, and it's here. When we say z is less than 1, we mean that the other half of the curve is included. Step 3, find the area of z equals 1. In the table, that value is 0.3414. We copy this value in our step 3 answer here. But take note that this area described from 0 to 1 only. This is the described area. So what we are going to do is to add 0.5 to this area. Now the sum is 0.8414. This is the desired area, and this is the probability. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.